Come on, Mama. Good. Mm. Good. Yes. Good mare. There you go. Good. Good. Good girl. Okay. Let's go. Hi, Kat. How are you, my friend?
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How's Miss Thing today?
She's good.
Good.
We did a fitness ride yesterday,
Okay.
um, and that's all we've done since Monday.
Okay.
Monday? Whichever day our lesson was. Um,
Let me think back. Yes, Monday. I think
yeah,
somehow we've made it to Thursday already, but here we are.
I know. I can't believe it. But she's all warmed up. She feels really good today.
Good.
So yeah,
Okay. Well, I think since she's warmed up, let's save our chat about the trailer until like towards the end. And then that
cool.
way, like she's fresh, let's keep her moving. And then we'll touch base about that at the end of the lesson for a minute. Okay?
Perfect.
All right. Okay, so let's do this. Go ahead and
Turn you
shorten
up a
her
little
up.
bit.
Yep, you're good.
Mm. Okay.
Does that sound better?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And then just kind of a side note, I caved and I started paying for like the Pivo subscription or whatever.
Oh,
So
sick. Okay.
yeah, so now we'll have it's like I think 12 hours a month, up to 2 hours a session, and it should record like the lessons with the audio and everything.
Oh
So
my gosh. Oh, I see
I
it
know
now.
I'm
Okay, it says recording. Okay,
oh
cool.
good. Okay, so
Oh,
I'm
heck
super
yeah.
excited about that because like before I would have to screen record from my phone and then there was no audio, but now
I love that.
hopefully we can hear everything and it'll be a
Okay,
whole new
well,
world.
sick. You'll have to let me know like what the playback looks like when you watch
Yeah,
it. And
I'll
see
see if I
like
can upload it to YouTube too and put everything
yeah.
on there.
And I was gonna say too, like
Cool.
I use my headphones, and so hopefully it's not like echoey. Sometimes when you do like the video calls and you don't have
Oh,
headphones in, like the feedback gets a little bit weird. So just tell me if it sounds like really echoey or something like that, and then maybe I mean it shouldn't with the headphones
hmm
in, but we'll just make sure that it's not. So then you can
okay.
actually hear what you're saying and not listening to yourself repeat 5 million times. Um,
Lovely.
Okay. So I think what I'd like to do today is let's do just like a little bit of our trot warm up section, like a little bit of the lateral work, and then let's kind of jump
Hmm.
into the canter section while she's fresh and it's like a little bit more at the forefront.
Sweet.
Um, and we're gonna work a little bit on that, like kind of lightening the inside seat bone just a little bit in the canter, like allowing her to kind of come up with the wither in the shoulder, right? So giving her space to
Yeah.
do that. And then with the idea and the goal that then you can start to take those like 20-meter, 18-meter circles and put them down to like 15 and 10. And on the
Hmm.
10, you really have to think about like lifting the inside seat bone up, right? And using that
Hmm.
inside leg to like keep the hind end coming through. Okay. Um,
Gotcha.
Now we're not quite to the 10-meter canter circles yet, but that's like with the
Uh-huh.
goal in mind, right? Because in that first level test, like you have your 10-meter trot circles, right? So
Hmm.
that's like going to be super important. So I think we'll play a little bit with getting her like onto that smaller trot circle, but really, really thinking like we do not want her to start leaning in on the circles. Okay.
Right.
So super important that like with your upper body, with your shoulder, where your inside leg is, and then just making sure that you're not feeling like you're pulling the shoulder over with the inside hand. Okay.
Okay.
That's like
Gotcha.
the biggest thing. Okay. So just when you're ready, you're going to put her into the trot, and you can do that out of your working turn on the forehand, and then just feel like she loads a little of the hind end. What a
There.
good girl.
Good
Very nice.
there.
Yeah, super.
There are, I don't know if you can hear, there are 30-mile-an-hour winds right now, so
So
it's a
apparently,
little gusty.
Bozeman was also just ripping like 30, 40-mile-an-hour winds when I taught my little couple lessons yesterday. It
Oh
was
my
so loud,
gosh.
I could hear it in the headphone. Like, I
That's
can't quite
insane.
hear it here, but I never say never. That's
Yeah.
crazy. It's not snowing though, right? Please tell me no.
No.
Okay, good.
Nothing. There were like flurries earlier, but like nothing is sticking, thank God.
Okay,
So,
thank God. We like to hear
I
that.
know.
We like to hear
Jackie,
that.
I was wearing a tank top yesterday while I was riding, and now I'm like, oh,
Oh, it's the saddest day ever. Well, then I won't tell
oh
you it
yeah.
was like 92 degrees yesterday. I went and got myself an ice cream after Tippin said a prayer.
Yes. That's awesome.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay, so this is quite a nice trot. I don't want her to be any slower than this. So remember a couple lessons
Okay.
ago when we were doing that over two, forward two?
Yeah.
Okay, so in your corners, in a little bit of the working turn on the forehand, but then I also want you to think that you can go like over two and then forward for three. Okay. Remember
Okay.
how big that trot got where you were like, oh God, I'm really having to like stay with this, right?
Uh-huh.
So then just think here, like as you push her over and then forward, that the lower leg, your inside lower leg, isn't slipping back.
Melvin, don't be a
Oh dear,
dick.
Melvin.
Oh my God. He is not having a good time.
Oh no,
All right.
Melvin. That kills me.
It's so fucking funny.
It's so fucking funny. Okay, so then you're going to make a 20-meter circle on this end. And now on your 20-meter circle, so give yourself a little bit of space between you and the rail on each side.
Hmm.
And this is where I want you to think like you're going to go over two and then forward two on the circle. And feel that she comes in just a teeny bit with her nose. Good. And then really think when you push her over that that left hand isn't coming up against her wither. So you want to keep her equal.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Good there.
Good.
Good.
Good. And like
There you
now
go.
she's tracking up, right? So just
Yeah.
enough to the point where you feel like, oh, okay, her pull comes up. She's pushing a little bit more from the hind end. Good. Good. And then one more circle. Super nice.
Girl.
Good, Julia. And then over two here. And then as you conclude the circle, you're going to go across your diagonal and change directions. So coming into this turn, you're going to think left leg is pushing her over. Look
Uh-huh.
for your line. Left leg, left leg. Now soften left leg and close right leg. There you go. Yeah, super. Good. Good. And then keep her coming, keep her coming. Watch she doesn't cut the corner there. So that's going to be really, really, really important in your
Yeah.
dressage test. Yeah. Like you want to make sure. So now you don't have to go by Melvin because he's being a little turd bucket.
All right.
Oh my God.
We are
Come
all
back
having
down
a day
here.
today.
Apparently everyone's over the wind section. So now you're going to do your 20-meter, except for the cute little mama and baby who are just being
I
precious
know,
little
they're
angels.
so perfect.
Okay, so 20-meter circle here now. Good. And then now you're going to do your over 2, forward 3. So watch your upper body here as you push for the forward. You can keep her on the outside rein, but then feel like you can give a little bit on that right rein. You don't have to hold her and keep her in that connection. Good. Good. And then right leg pushing over, over, and then forward, forward, forward. Good, Julia. Okay, you feel how she reaches out a little bit more with the front legs there? Can you
Yeah.
like the little bit of change in that trot? Yeah. So
Uh-huh.
when you push her forward, we start to think about what our trot lengthenings will look like. And it's not that the trot lengthenings are faster, right? Like when you have a proper
Right.
lengthening, there's more hang time, right? So the trot actually feels slower. So really think after you push her over that inside leg comes forward back to the girth.
Gotcha.
Okay, there. Good. And that's nice there in your upper body, keeping the forearms quiet, soft bend in the elbow. Good. You're going to think over 2 here. And then forward 3. Right leg comes forward. Yeah. Good. And then you're going to come across the diagonal, but I want you to make this almost like a 3/4 diagonal and change directions. And then don't just stay away from the panels a little bit. Don't feel like you got to snug up there. Okay. So right leg, pushing her over, over, over. Now find your line, soften right leg, left leg comes on. Good. Keep her there. Keep her there. Now give yourself a little space. Good. Good. And then change posting diagonal here. Good. And then come down the long side. Good. And then next quarter line, you're going to do your leg yield right, but stop so you're not right up next to the panels. Just give yourself a little bit more space to do that. Okay. So now left leg, left leg, left leg. Good. And then now a little weight to the outside sits bone. Left leg coming back. Good. Good. There you go. Good. Now see, this time when you do it, can you get a little bit more haunches to come over? Okay. So now stay tall here. Think about halfway slowing that post down. Left leg back. Good. Good. It's okay if she comes up a little bit. Really get the hind end. Yes. There you go. So remember, we've been talking about like these idea of working turn on the forehand and working leg yields, right? So it's not like your test leg yield, okay? Really think about like getting her haunches over, sending her over, and getting her to use that back end, reaching out with the right hind, coming underneath with the left hind. So you're going to do that 2 more times, okay? Good. So left leg on as you make your turn. Good. And then a little weight to the right sits bone and really get the haunches again. Yes, better there. Good. Good, Julia. And then straighten her. Good. Do a little 15-meter circle at A. Regroup your trot. So now on this circle, think about where that 15 meters would be. Don't let it get too big. So outside leg is back, looking over your inside shoulder with your chin. There. Now find your quarter line. Super. Get her straight, 2 or 3 steps, and then into the leg yield. Good. Little weight to the outside. Haunches, haunches. Yes. Good there. Good. And then you're going to make your change of direction on the diagonal. So now through this corner, think a little left leg. Left leg, left leg. Good. And then now soften left leg, right leg comes on. There you go. Good. And then you're going to make your 15-meter circle at A. Oh my God. She's like, holy smokes.
That panel wasn't there before. Even though it was.
So now this direction, think left leg is back to catch the haunches. Shaping her around the inside leg here. Come down your quarter line and working leg yield left. This direction, really think about that right hind coming underneath. There you go, Julia.
Good girl.
Yes. Good. And then 15-meter circle down here. Right leg, keep the shape. Make sure she's not leaning and that right hand isn't pulling her over with the withers. There. So if you feel like your inside hand comes up and over, you're relying too much on the rein to push her out, right? So you got to come in a little with that inside leg and say, no, get off. There you go. Good. And then that leg yield. Come over, more haunches, more haunches. Yes, there you go. Good girl, good. And then your 15-meter circle. Regroup.
Yes, ma'am. Good.
Super. And then down your quarter line and one more leg yield left. Good. So really think haunches come. Right leg is back. Push her over. Left leg is forward.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, there. Okay, so that little bit extra of that inside leg coming back, yeah?
Yeah.
You want to exaggerate that.
Girl.
So do that one more time just to reinforce that. Good. Keep your left leg forward. A little weight over the outside sits bone. Stay tall upper body. Yes!
Yes, there. Good girl. All the way.
Good.
There you go. Good job.
And then find somewhere and let her come to walk. Think soften with the forearm and the wrists. Fingers closed on the rein into the walk. Breathe out. Soft lower back. Yeah, good.
Oh, Sophie, good job.
And then let her have a long rein. Okay, so you feel that difference in that leg yield left when you bring that inside leg. And it's this idea of like, okay, this isn't your show leg yield, okay? We don't want her to feel like it doesn't have to be perfectly perfect. What we need is for her to start using that hind end and letting go behind the saddle, okay?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay. Is that little mini mule?
There's a horse outside.
Oh,
and
God.
He's by himself right now, so he's like, well, no, there should be two of them out there, but they're like calling to the ones in here, and I think this mare on stall rest is like, hi guys, we're in here.
Okay, I was like, I thought that was that little mini mule, and I was like, my Lord has mercy, he has a belt.
He was. They, as we were warming up, they brought Davy the stud back in, so they took him somewhere, and when Meldon was by himself, every couple minutes he would just let out this big old bray, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh, Malanta, that is
so
just
funny.
killing me. That is freaking hilarious. I cannot.
And sometimes the little baby, like the outside horse will call, and the little baby is like, we're in here, guys. I'm like,
oh my God.
They're just all so funny and cute.
Oh, that's hilarious. That is so funny. Okay. So just before we get to the canter, let's touch a little bit on the shoulder in work, okay?
Cool.
So let's start, let's do this. Okay, you're actually going to pick up your trot to the right. We're going to do, hold on, I'm rethinking this. I kind of want to play a little bit with the 10-meter half circle. Okay, it won't quite be 10 meters because obviously the arena is wider, but what I want to do, so you're going to pick up your trot to the right. Okay. So you know how at the end of your dressage test, you make your 10-meter half circle onto center line, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a 10-meter half circle, or your half circle to center line. You're going to trot straight on center line for 2 or 3 steps. So do this at E or B, whatever we're calling each side. Okay. So you're going to do a 10-meter half circle right onto your center line. Trot straight for 3 or 4 steps, and then change directions to the left on a 10-meter half circle left. Make sense?
Gotcha. Yes.
Okay. Then you're going to come down that second half or whatever, down the long side that you end up on, and then the next long side, you're going to go into your shoulder in left. So on the panel by the horses, just give yourself space, okay? That's where it's going to be a little bit challenging. So your outside leg has to be ready to catch her haunches, okay? So she doesn't step out with the right hind. She keeps it underneath of her. And then your left leg is going to be quite forward at the girth, okay? Because we don't want it just her neck turning around, right? And what a lot of horses will do is you put your inside leg on and they swing their haunches out. So they're basically just doing kind of like a half-ass leg yield down the rail, right? They're not actually bending through that part of their rib cage. So we're going to do a couple in each direction. and then we're going to play a little bit with the canter. Okay?
Sweet.
All right. So when you're ready, then into your trot and think same thing. Like give yourself a letter to pick the trot up at. Pretend like it's your test where it says like, okay, C, working trot to the right.
Gotcha.
Okay? So off of the right leg, good. And then the trot. Good. And think when she goes into it, like, yeah, do like a big, powerful trot, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Good. So now think a little working turn here. Push the haunches out.
Stop.
Take a deep breath. Settle your lower back.
There you go.
Good.
I know. There's a lot happening.
There you go. Good. You just want to feel that transition doesn't take 5 or 6 steps to get, right? Because then,
Right.
like if it's like trot and then you turn through your corner and you pick up the canter, everything comes up super fast, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. Now look over your left shoulder. Good. Keep coming. Keep coming. Left shoulder back. Left shoulder back. Good. Now change your posting diagonal and school a couple of those. Okay, so you're going to go through the short end here, back down to your middle letter, and do that change of direction again. We're going to school a couple of those, and this is going to be challenging for her because now the circle gets quite tight, and she really has to come underneath with the hind end here. So now looking hard over your left shoulder, keep looking where your judge would be. There you go. Good. So watch that your eye doesn't drop, right? Like lock eyes with where, that's better looking through your turn. Good. Yeah, and then you're going to come through the short end and do that one more time. Okay. So this was a trick that really, really helped me. Look through your turn. Like pretend that I have a jump on the center line and you got to have enough power and make that turn straight where she's going to go get that jump. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. So now look over that right shoulder. Once you're on it, now look to where the judge would be. There you go. Straight. Now looking over left shoulder. Yes. Look through your turn. There you go. Little bump from the left leg. Come. Good girl. Good. And then you're going to go down your long side and you're going to do your shoulder in left. If she starts to fall apart in the shoulder in, you're going to put in a 15-meter circle left and fix your trot. Okay, quiet form. Yeah, good. Left leg at the girth. Yes, and then straighten her now. So watch in that shoulder in that she doesn't start going into the short end with kind of a half-assed bend, okay? Make it very clear. So like now you're doing... Yep. Good. So then now you're going to come down just your inside track, next long side, and just ride straight. Okay, so now think, all right, what does straight feel like? Even hands, even legs. Good. Now as you come through your short end, start to plan for your shoulder in left. Okay, so left leg at the girth here. Watch that it doesn't slip back. Left shoulder comes back. There you go. Better. Come. Good. Make a circle there. Regroup.
Come on.
So think now just a teeny bit more activity here. Come. Think over 2 and then forward 2. There you go.
Come on.
Okay,
Come on.
all upper body. Little tap now. Come. Yes. Good. And then down your inside track, and you're going to do the wall long side and shoulder in one more time. I don't really want you to do it over there because it's just like distracting. Yep. So just ride your long side. Yep.
They're not doing anything. This is you now. Good girl.
There. Now, push haunches out a little bit. Working turn here. And then now your shoulder in left. Look all the way down your long side, over the tip of her right ear. There you go. Feel the difference? Now straighten her. Yes.
Good girl.
And then let her come to walk for just a sec. Let's talk about that because this is going to be really important in coming into your test riding. Okay? So no, in your training level test, you're not doing shoulder in and leg yield and lengthenings and all that stuff. But you have to start looking like a little bit further ahead, because that arena, even a big one, is going to come up super, super, super fast, right? You are not alone. Apparently, everyone loves to stare at their horse's withers. It's very exciting stuff for everybody, myself included. I do it, like, I catch myself doing it all the time. Okay. So when you come down, when you do those little 10-meter half circle changes, when you're going across the diagonal, you have to keep your eye up and look where you want her to end up. You can plan so much further ahead by doing that and not getting like you're staring at her withers, and then you look up and you're like, oh crap, I'm at the corner. And then you end up wheeling them off of their feet and changing the rhythm and all these things, right? So what I want you to do is now you're gonna pick up your trot to the left again. And again, we're just gonna do the shoulder in on the wall side where you don't have the horses, okay? Gotcha. So you're gonna do your shoulder in left. You're gonna clearly straighten before the corner. Okay. Then you're going to come across your diagonal towards the panel in the corner there, change direction, and then ride your inside track and then into your shoulder in right. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. So now think here, if you feel like that heel's coming up, give her a hello and then let the heel come down. Right.
Yep.
Don't get it. You work so hard on not scrunching that leg. So don't let her like con you into being like, you know, she's working hard right now, but she can do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you're going to pick up trot to the left. Think a half an inch shorter rein. Feel like your hands want to come down towards your thigh and your knee there a little bit. I want you to carry just like you did with checks when you had your hands out in front there. Yeah. Gotcha. That's better. Right in front of the wither, right? Good transition. And then think a little over two. You're not going to let her go to the rail, but think about it. Think over two, forward two. Off the left leg, get an answer. And if you don't, come on. There you go. So it's okay to be insistent there, right? Instead of going around nagging her for 3/4 of your circle, get an answer and leave it alone.
Right.
There you go. Yes. Okay, now this is your trot tempo coming in. She doesn't need any more than that. She's like, this little devil thing is
no, she's not about him anymore.
No.
Good girl.
Good. And then shoulder and left. Push haunches over. Now look where you want her to go. Left leg forward. Don't make her bend around that left leg. Yeah, fine. It doesn't have to be a crazy angle, right? Yes. And then straighten her.
Good girl.
So straighten 2 steps sooner. Okay?
Gotcha.
Do that one more time. There's a lot that I'm throwing at you. Okay? So think like, take a deep breath through the short end down here and think about first starting your shoulder in out of the corner.
There you go. There you go. Good girl.
There. So haunches out. Left leg at the girth, looking over her right ear. Plan for when you're going to straighten. So she's straight as an arrow coming into that corner. There. Now straighten her. Yes. And then a little off of the inside leg. Across your diagonal, change directions. Left leg.
Come on.
Left leg. Come on. Good. Soften left leg. And then right leg.
There you go.
Good. Now ride your corner here. Don't cheat that corner because you're going to have to ride down your quarter line eventually and do a leg yield. Yeah. There you go. Change posting diagonal.
You're just fine.
Don't worry.
Be
the
safe
little
from
devil
him.
monster won't get you. Yep. There you go.
Continue. She's like, I don't know about that one, Mom.
Yeah, those are sneaky little devils. And then shoulder in right. So now push haunches over. Now you're looking over tip of left ear. Right leg stays at the girth. Don't let her cheat you. Little tap there. Come. There. Good. And then straighten her. Yes, good.
Come on.
So this is the
Through
harder
the corners.
direction.
Let's go.
Okay? We're going to do 2 or 3 this direction. We're going to give her a walk break. Okay? So tell yourself here, don't compromise your lower leg. Upper body tall. Yeah. There you go, girl. Good. Now plan into your shoulder in here. Pushing haunches over. Right hand isn't cheating. Good. Right Right leg at the girth, right leg at the girth. Yes, 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 yes.
There, straight.
Good, and then straight. Yeah, Julia. Excellent.
Come on. I know. I know.
There you go. So you're going to do one more here, and then we're going to give her a little break. Okay, bending in the elbow. So now, like, take a deep breath. Whew. Okay, and then into shoulder in right. Right leg at the girth. Right leg at the girth. Right shoulder back. Tap, 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 tap. Good girl. Good. Praise her with the inside rein. Good girl.
Good job.
Good. And then let her come to walk. Find a good place. Make a good downward transition. Fingers closed. Soft forearms.
Good girl.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
Good.
Good job.
And then let her
Good
catch her breath here
job.
for a sec. So, in your work on your own, if you feel like she is losing momentum, like get a couple good steps and take a walk break. Okay? Because
Gotcha.
inevitably, like you start to compromise how you're riding because you're fighting a little bit of a tired horse. Okay? So if you feel like she's really losing it, and when you do that shoulder in correctly, it's going to be hard because that right hind has to really come underneath her midline. Yeah. So it's important that when you're doing this, like think about where your inside leg is. If that inside leg is slipping back, you're pushing the haunches out, right? She's not actually bending around your right leg. So it's hard when she has to actually move that front part, like in front of the saddle there, and keep the energy. So even if you get 4 or 5 steps of good shoulder in, I would rather that than 3 long sides of a half-ass shoulder in, right?
For sure.
It's like what we say, like when we're galloping a horse, when you're practicing your gallop, like do a really quality 1 minute long gallop to save the horse. Don't do 4 minutes of really half-ass gallop. Now you're just putting unnecessary strain on their legs. Yeah. And with her, it's like trying to also break some previous, habits and like memories of when things got hard. So give her the out, okay, to where you're like, yeah, like this is possible. You can do this, and we're gonna be fine. And you're gonna take a walk break, okay?
Awesome.
Okay.
It's not scary. It's not. Good job.
So we're gonna let her have like another walk lap here, like a nice loose rein. Even if she's catching her breath, feel that like there's a little bit of something though to the walk. There's no like pansy half-ass walk going on.
Gotcha.
Okay. So if you're practicing your free walk, then think like a little scratch on the wither.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Yep, more walking. Thank you.
Yep, and keep asking her.
Good girl. Good. There you go. There she goes.
There, and then like little scratches left and right with her. Just encouraging her to like take that rein and stretch out, right?
Yeah.
And like that feeling that you had with checks when you got that right swing, left swing, right swing. Yeah, there you go. When her tail starts to go and you feel that her barrel bumps against both of your legs.
Yeah.
And then as she wants to take it out, sorry?
So right now she really feels like she's like bulging in. Does she look like she is? Or am I just off center? Okay.
No. So
maybe I'm sitting
turn around, come kind of at me and ask for your free walk. Like walk almost right at the camera. Now as you walk at it, what are you feeling?
So now she feels really even.
Yeah.
But when
okay, so now walk away from me, because then you can see this on the video too, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So and keep her on that same kind of inside track. So the rail isn't influencing her at all. Okay.
Gotcha. Girl, here we go. You're fine.
Okay. So now keep your eyes up and walk her like right to that beam in front of you, vertical
Okay.
beam. What do you feel there?
Now she doesn't feel like she's falling in.
Yeah,
Well,
so
she's kind of like, I don't,
so
maybe
she's
it is the
clinging.
wall is just like pushing her belly in. Because, yeah, when we were going down, it was like, felt like she was on my right leg, but maybe it was just the wall or I was sitting weird
So
or something because that felt better.
she's not drifting at all. Like there, you're on the
Okay.
buckle, and like if she was really drifting in, she's going to start falling over to the right and keep going and keep
Yeah.
going and keep going. Yeah. So when you practice your free walk, like you can do it on the inside tracks, okay, and then do it where
Uh-huh.
you like go across the diagonal. So now, well, I actually, yeah, do 2 free walk diagonals, okay.
Okay.
So like kind of shorten her up in your medium walk here. And keep the neck long. You don't want the trot, or excuse me, the walk to change. So we still want
Right.
that nice big step. Yeah. Good. And then now start to look for your diagonal. Good. And then now to your free walk. Keep your eyes where you want her to end up. You're not going to go all the way to the panels, but
Mm-hmm.
keep her marching. There, and then little scratches on the wither.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Oh my God, you're taking me there.
She
Please don't
is
take me there."
not
Yeah,
about him at
she is.
all.
Well, he's being a little turd bucket, to be honest. I wouldn't be
Yeah,
about him
for
either.
real.
So now
Good
your medium
girl.
walk, and then
Good
you're going to come back
girl.
across the diagonal in your free walk. So push her off of the left leg here, over, over, over. Now find your line. Soften left leg, and then just little scratches. Good girl. She's like, all you idiots need to chill out. There you
I
go.
know, for
That's
real.
your free
Yeah,
walk.
that's
Feel the
nice.
difference there? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Good
Good.
girl.
Good.
Good
And then as you
girl.
shorten up the rein, now you're going to kind of scratch the wither. Think about the walk staying regular. And then we're going to say after this corner, you're going to pick up your working trot.
Good girl.
So make it when you ask that she gets like 2 steps and she's into that trot.
Good girl.
Girl, super.
Good
Very good.
girl.
Good. And then down on that end, you're going to make a 20-meter circle right. And on that 20-meter circle, you're going to think over 2, forward 2. There you go. Think about where your legs are at. So you push her over with the right in with your right leg, and then right leg comes forward for 2. There. And then over 2, forward 2. There, that's a better trot. You feel how like there
Yeah.
gets just a little bit more of that lift, right? So she kind
Uh-huh.
of lulls you sometimes into like, well, this is a nice trot,
Yeah.
but she can do better
Yeah.
than nice, right? Like we worked hard for that.
Yes.
So give her the credit that she can do a little bit better than that. Yeah. There you go. Good.
Yeah.
Okay,
There.
then you're gonna come down your long side on your inside track there. You're
Uh-huh.
going to pick up right lead canter coming into the corner by mama and baby and make a 20-meter circle right down by me.
Gotcha.
Do 2 20-meter circles. Okay. So now think here. You push her over and right lead.
Good. Yep.
Yes, good, good. Okay, now think in this canter that you're doing your over 2, forward 2 with little squeezes on that inside rein. Ask her to flex a little to the right. There you go. Good. And then lift inside seat bone, lift inside leg. That's okay. So now right away, then say, okay, over, move over, and you put your leg on, you don't get an answer. It's like, well, bam, go.
Yep.
And then right lead canter.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Good.
Okay, now, as you finish this first circle, get ready to ride it so she doesn't think about braking. Over 2, push her over. Right leg back. Say, get over. Get over. There you go, Julia. Better. Better. Good. Keep cantering. You're going to go by the camera, down your long side, back to the trot by the middle. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. And turn. Very good.
Good
Good
job.
girl.
Good
And then
job,
down your long
Sophie.
side, 2 steps over, 2 steps forward. There you go. And then right lead canter in the corner. 2 20-meter circles.
Yeah.
Come. Yeah, good. Okay, now really think here. Right leg is going to be back. Push the haunches out. Get the haunches over. There. Even if you lose a little bit of the flexion, don't let her lean on you. There you go. And then after you complete your second circle, you're going to find somewhere to bring her back to the TROT. There you go. Keep coming.
Good girl.
Yeah. Good. And then bigger trot and think over 2. Get her off the inside leg. Almost that working turn on the forehand. Yeah. Good. Good. And then across your diagonal. Plan your turn here. Watch those hands. Not crossing over. Right leg, right leg, right leg. Soften right leg, left leg. Yes. Good.
Good job.
Good.
There you go.
Good.
There you
And then let her
go.
just take a super short walk break here. Let her think on that. Fingers closed.
Good girl.
Good. Big pat.
Good girl.
Yeah.
Good job.
So
Good
now we're going to
job.
start to play with like, okay, not only can you hold it for a little bit longer on the circle, now can you take that into a straight line? Just for a little
Gotcha.
bit.
Yeah.
Okay. She's not going to go careening around the whole arena, but I really want you to think like in both of your canter leads, move the haunches over. Move the haunches over. Even if that means like exaggerate your inside leg right now. Not scrunching up, but you can put
Right.
it, you can push it, you can
Move
bring
it
it
back.
back underneath of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the minute you feel her move those haunches, it comes forward again. Okay.
Gotcha.
So it becomes like a very definitive timing of everything. That's what becomes super important is the timing of it all. Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Good girl. So let her finish blowing her little nose.
Look. I know. I know.
Good.
Big sneezes. Nope.
She's
We're
like,
not done.
yep.
You can scratch
And now
at the
shorten
end.
her up.
Good girl. Good girl. Stay with me.
So now even in this walk, like check in all the work you've been doing to get her off of that inside leg.
Uh-huh.
Don't let her come down to it in the
Yeah,
left now.
good.
Right? Yeah, good. Right leg forward, left leg back. Push her over.
Okay.
Over. Yes, good. And then out of this next turn on the forehand into your trot. Right leg forward, left leg back. Yes, good. Left leg forward and trot.
Good girl.
Yeah, good.
Job.
Good.
I got
Good.
this.
You're going to do your down your long side on the inside track, kind of. Ride her straight. Think about the outside aids here. You're going to make your 20-meter circle down on this end. Over 2, forward 2. Really get an answer from the over. Over 2, forward 2. Ah, there you go. Over 2, forward 2. Over 2, forward 2. There, yes. Okay, you feel her left hind there? Yeah, good.
Good man.
Good. And then now you're going to do a couple, like 2 or 3 more, and then you're going to have that forward, and coming into the corner by me, you're going to pick up left lead canter.
Gotcha.
So over, over. Now think forward, come, bigger.
Yeah, Sophie.
Yes,
good.
There you go. Okay, now 2 circles. Push those haunches over. Don't let her lean. Yes, there you go. That's your answer. Yeah, good girl.
Yep.
Good girl.
Yep.
Good. Come. Good, and then back to your trot. Easy. Yes, good girl. And then now think, okay, off the inside leg. Working turn on the forehand. Come. Don't lean. Yes, and then now you're thinking over 2, forward 2. Over 2, forward 2, left lead canter by me. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Good job. My
now
fault. Good job.
It's okay. She's loading, right? That's what we want to feel. That's okay
Good,
for her to
good.
anticipate a little
Good,
bit.
good.
Good. Over, and left lead.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Good
Okay, now
mare.
2 20-meter circles. Don't let her cheat you. Ride the heck out of it. Ride the heck out of it. Lifting inside seat bone. Yes, girl. After your second circle, you're going to go down your inside track on that long side and trot by the mounting block. There. Lift. So now regroup and get her right back into it. Come.
Yep.
Step into it. Yes. Okay, now pushing her over. As she comes here, tap her.
Come on, mare.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Come. Yes, good. Okay, now through this turn by me, ride the heck out of it. You're going to go down the long side. Keep riding. Come. Go. Yes. And turn off.
Good boy. Good job.
Change
Good
directions
job.
again to the left. So there, it's a little bit like, yeah, it's not going to be your fanciest, but she's got to listen to the leg. Like now
Right.
it's like, no. You don't get a break. You can do two
Right.
canter circles. No problem. Okay. So now you're going to pick up that left lead one more time. You're going to do 1 20-meter circle. So like if you put your leg on now, like give her a wallop, both legs. Go. Yeah, there. Like, and then,
go ahead.
Leave it alone,
Go ahead.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's stay up.
Here. And then bring her back to the trot. Easy. Yes, and then praise her. Good girl. Soften that leg. Take a deep breath. There you go, Julia. Yeah.
Good girl. Good girl.
There you go. Good.
Yes, ma'am. Good job.
Yeah, and like lots of praise. Like she listened, but it's okay to be like a little loud, yeah? I would rather you be loud for 2 steps and then move on and leave it alone than go around just nagging.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah.
She's going to completely blow you off if you do that. That leg is going to mean nothing. Good. And then
there you go. Good mare. Good mare.
Yeah, good girl. And then lots of praise.
Good job.
So like there, I would rather see you take your leg and go wha-bam instead of having to go quack with the whip. Yeah? Because we want it to be subtle. The whip is there in an extension of your leg, certainly so. And if you do a big old wallopy kick and she ignores you, then reinforce the leg aid with that. But I would rather see you go squeeze, ask nice. Nope. Okay. Squeeze, ask nice. Nope. All right. I mean it. Like go. And then you're going to get in for like 2 or 3 steps. You're not going to do this at a show. Okay. But like you're at home and it's like, get off 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now move on. Be done with it. Don't sit there and keep harping on it. Okay.
Yes.
Make the correction. It's just like a dog. Like if a dog goes to the bathroom in the house and you wait 3 hours to scream at him and like they have no idea. Like, so if you keep harping on it, at some point she's like, I don't even know what I did. Like you've already missed the correction window, right?
Gotcha.
So yeah, she's still getting stronger, but now that she is stronger, she doesn't get to decide when she's trotting. Yeah. Yeah. And like believe that. Like she's strong. She can do this. She feels good. She's moving well. It's a little bit of her still testing that. Well, okay, like, do I really have to? Yeah, girl, you really have to. Because eventually you're going to canter a 20-meter circle. You're going to have to go across the diagonal, trot at X, pick up your right lead, come down, lengthen this. Like, there's so much that comes down the pipeline. She has to hold 2 20-meter canter circles right now. Has to.
Right.
Bottom line. Like, that's it. Right? If she's like super, we're not going to ask her to stay on a 10-meter circle for 25 minutes. That's too much.
Right.
That's too much. But 2 20-meter canter circles, 100% within her wheelhouse, even if she's a little bit tired. Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to let her finish with that because that was quite good. And I liked the response that she gave you. And then she was like, okay, yep, you're right. Got it.
Yeah.
And then the right lead was quite good. She was a little bit leaning into the right today, but not bad. So
Yeah,
now when we do
definitely.
that canter work, it's going to be like, all right, the inside leg's going to come back. And again, like the more you do it and the more you're like, okay, nope, I want it now, you're going to have to do less and less. That's the idea, right?
Right. Right.
But if we get lulled back into this idea of, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this?
Right.
Eventually your leg, she's like, you're nothing more than a fly,
It doesn't mean
right? Like,
anything. Right.
exactly. Like, what am I listening to? Well, I don't know. I don't even know how bad you really want it right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so that's the part we're going to keep working on. And it's going to be that, like, okay, forward two, over two, pick up canter now. Same thing like we're expecting from the walk to the trot. There's no more 4 or 5 tries of stepping to get into the trot. It's like, trot now. Great. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Trot, canter now. Canter, trot now. Okay. We're going to start
Totally.
insisting that it's more prompt. She's a trained horse. She's
Uh-huh.
getting more fit, but she's trained. She
Yes.
knows how to step into the trot when you say trot. Okay?
Yep. Totally.
Okay. All right. So, that being said, let's briefly chat about the trailer.
Yeah.
So, I think kind of like what I told you in text today, like I would definitely like to sell it this summer. If you want it, it's definitely like you can have first dibs on it. So what I think would be smart is, in the people that I've talked to and the research that I've done, your truck should be fine to tow it. Okay?
Awesome.
Not doing probably super long distances.
Yeah,
right now,
we won't do
or
anything
like
crazy.
mountain passes. But I just want to have someone run out and check the sticker on the side of the trailer for what like the GVW, whatever gross vehicle weight is on it. And then what I would say is just maybe call, like, even if you have like a mechanic there, or like, I don't know, do some of the guys that you work with, do they know trucks? Are they smart?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you could like even just ask them and say like, hey, it's a gooseneck 2-horse trailer. Like right now, you're only going to have 1 horse in there. And by the time you probably had a second one, you would have a bigger truck at that point.
Yep.
But like Jeff and Julie, who are down here, like their silver truck, I have to look at it, but Melissa and I think it's only a half ton, and that thing tows a 4-horse gooseneck trailer with like 3 horses in it, like across the country. Yeah. So, and because yours is a little bit newer, from what I was researching, the newer trucks, even for like the half ton versus 3/4 versus 1 ton, the half ton trucks actually had like a pretty high towing weight, but it would be something like I think you can get out there in the next like couple days to look at the sticker. And then once I get that, I'll send it to you and you can just double check that it would be like sufficient enough for you. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah.
So then I kind of told you a little bit about it. Like, obviously I have not like power washed it. Like there's been horses in it. Yeah. It's been used. I would like to clean it up before I even like sell it, like power wash it out. But it has like, it's steel frame, but aluminum, right? So it's solid. And that's the other thing too, is I just want to make sure that with the steel, it's not going to be too heavy with like a 1,300-pound animal in it. And then it has the worm flooring all in the bottom of it. And I had that put in a couple years ago. I've always had like the bearings repacked every summer or every spring. I always have the tires checked, the wiring, the brakes, and the bearings repacked. So it's been like very regular maintenance on it.
Sweet.
I think if I were to list it on the market, I would probably ask for like 10.5 or 11, but for like friend and family, I would offer it to you at 9.
Beautiful.
If that's something feasible for you.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. So I would do 9 for you. And then if you're like, this isn't for me, then I would list it at probably 11 on the market. Okay.
Awesome.
But it's been like, it's carpeted in the dressing room. It has like, it has 2 saddle racks in the corner in front of the additional water tank. And then the people before me installed an additional 2 saddle racks, and then there is like hooks galore in there. There's so much stuff you could hang up in there. And then the tack
Sweet.
room door is nice. Like it's not just a solid door. There's like a screen as well.
Nice. Uh-huh.
And so my thought is like, you don't have to give me an answer right now. Like you could come look at it when you come for the show in June, and that'll like give
Uh-huh.
me a minute to like clean it up and like, you know, just have everything kind of checked over, like a once over on it.
Yeah,
And I
perfect.
could take some photos
Cool.
for you and send it. And then if you like it, then obviously you can come look at it in person. And then we would just have to figure out, obviously, getting it to you and obviously getting a
Yeah.
gooseneck hitch in your truck.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like the price point that I think I would put it at. And that's
Awesome.
in like the research that I've been doing and like what things are going for. And then like having that worm flooring put in, I think that's a fair price, and then I would give you
totally.
like a couple grand off of that. So
Thank you.
I just want it to be like, you know, used by someone who needs it, and I think it
Mhm.
would actually be a really good trailer for you because it's very
It
open.
sounds like
it's
it.
very
Yeah.
big, and like, I mean, there's been draft horses in there before. Like,
Uh-huh.
it's warm blood height, it's warm blood width, so it's very tall, and then you have drop down windows on the head side, and I put in like trailer screens so that you could drive with the windows dropped down.
Nice.
And then it's slide windows on the butt, and then like I said, the ramp, you can leave the windows open because they lock to the side of the trailer, and then you could have
Beautiful.
the whole back open too. So it's like very airy, very airy.
Yeah.
I do believe, I can't quite remember. I do believe that there is hooks for manger feeders. I never did that because I've had horses paw and get stuck. So I always just do hay bags.
Cool.
But
Too easy.
if I recall, I do think there is manger hooks. I just never did it.
Okay.
And then yeah, like the upper area of the gooseneck is all carpeted, and I'll just get in there and like vacuum it really good. And then there's like rubber flooring in the dressing room side of it. And then, yeah, the screen door and then the solid door. So it's like,
Beautiful.
it's a well-built trailer. Like truthfully, I don't want to get rid of it, but I don't need it. And Jamcos are like really well-built trailers.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I think like ponder that. And if you're really serious, like let's keep the conversation going about it. And then as soon as I'm back, I'll pull it out of like the storage. It's just up at the hayloft barn kind of section. And I can like get it cleaned out and take some pictures and send it to you. And then
sweet.
Hopefully in the next few days, I can get the picture of the sticker so that you can like just double check someone
for sure.
Like I've asked a couple people and everyone says it's fine, but I also want you to do your due diligence and make sure that it is going to be a good fit for you. But totally. I think given that your truck is newer, it should be okay for that.
Yeah. Sweet.
With obviously the intent that like you also want to upgrade your truck. So if it's, you know, if you're going to go to like a half ton, then you'd be totally fine with a half ton. Like I 100% know you could tow that trailer with a half ton with like one horse and like, or whatever, 2 horses in there, but you only have the one for right now. So, like I know Melissa said that she had like a 3-horse bumper pull that she towed with a half ton for the first like 5-6 years. And it was fine.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of where I was thinking on that.
Awesome.
Obviously ponder it. If you have any other questions, like let me know. And then as soon as I get a picture of that sticker, I'll send it to you. Okay.
Sweet. Thank you so much. That sounds like it'll be awesome. Super excited.
Dude, it's a sweet trailer. It is like and it has a ramp. Like it's nice. It's very, and